On Upwork, I've sent a total of 109 proposals. I've secured 21 clients and had 34 contracts. That means I have secured 22% of my proposals. That's wild. I actually didn't realise that until the other day, and someone asked me what my success rate was. Most people have like a success rate of around 8%. So follow my tips because I know what I'm doing here. Here's what you're going to do to send a winning Upwork proposal. First of all, you're going to find something that is very, very specific to the service that you can offer. So you've got something tangible that you can put your hands to and say, hey, here's what I'm the best at that. If you're a beginner, that's going to feel quite difficult, but you can start in really obscure ways. For example, when I started, I was actually cycling around the world. I was in Vietnam on a bicycle and I was finding articles about cycling. So I could say to them, hey, I'm currently cycling around the world. I love bikes. I'm really passionate about cycling. I would love to write this article for you. And that helped because I had something that's probably quite a lot of people don't have, and people who in their application and people who were applying weren't doing that. So it stood out to people. The second thing you're going to do is not push you on them too much. You're going to start the application process by asking them questions, because it's not fair really to assume that you can do a job for someone just from the job description. This is on Upwork job descriptions because they can be a little bit thin sometimes. So you need to be asking them questions like, hi, name, I saw you were looking for a job. Can you tell me more about it? I'd love to know things that are relevant. So as an SEO, I like to know what the URL of the website is. I like to know if they've got writers. I like to know if they've done SEO before. You'll have your own questions. You might, as a writer, ask for things like brand guidelines, tone of voice documents, all this kind of stuff. Just something that shows that you're invested in the client. Next, you're going to prove that you can do the job with something tangible like a portfolio piece, which you should already have on Upwork. If you don't have one, you need to write one or find an opportunity to create one. So reach out to a family member or someone with a business and ask them if you can do a task for their business, and then get them to leave you a testimonial. You're going to write in your job letter something like, here's something similar that I did for a previous client and they said, whatever their testimonial is, I would love to work with you, and then sign off with your name. I would love to work with you. Next steps would be for us to maybe have a meeting to discuss. If you don't want to have a meeting, then maybe you can send them a questionnaire about their business, or you can elicit action like, send me your brand guidelines, I'd love to take a look. Something that keeps the conversation moving into like something actionable rather than just something waffly really about you. You want to make sure that they perceive you as someone who can handle a project and a client. Follow me for more tips. I post 1 to 3 times per day, Monday to Sunday.